Transform your kitchen scraps into garden gold. Composting, a natural process of decomposition, might sound complicated, but it's surprisingly simple. It's like magic, turning food waste into nutrient-rich compost that enriches your garden soil and reduces your environmental impact. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a tiny balcony, composting is achievable and rewarding. Join me as we unearth the magic of composting and discover how you can easily incorporate this sustainable practice into your life. Before you begin composting, you need the right container. Think of it as your compost castle where the magic happens. For small spaces like balconies or patios, a compact compost tumbler is ideal. These rotating bins make mixing easy and keep things tidy. If you have a larger yard, consider a multi-bin composting system, allowing you to compost larger volumes and process compost at different stages. For the simplest approach, a basic open bin composting system using wire mesh or wooden pallets works well. Choose the compost bin that best suits your space and composting needs. Composting thrives on a balanced diet of green and brown materials. Green materials like fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and grass clippings are rich in nitrogen. Nitrogen fuels the decomposition process, just like fuel powers a car. Brown materials such as dried leaves, shredded paper, and cardboard are carbon-rich. Carbon provides energy for the microorganisms breaking down the organic matter. Aim for a balance of 1 part green to 2 parts brown materials in your compost bin. This balance ensures optimal decomposition and prevents unpleasant odors. Now let's dive into the magic of composting. Start by layering your chosen compost bin with a few inches of brown materials. This initial layer acts as a base and aids aeration. Next, add a layer of green materials, followed by another layer of brown. Continue layering until your bin is full or nearly full. Moisten the mixture with water, ensuring it's damp like a wrung-out sponge but not soggy. Close the lid or cover the bin with a tarp to retain moisture and heat. Over time, the materials will decompose, transforming into rich, dark compost. Turn the compost pile every week or two to aerate it and speed up the process. Know you've been a good friend. Even seasoned composters encounter challenges. If your compost pile emits an unpleasant odor, it's likely due to an imbalance in green and brown materials. Too much green material creates an anaerobic environment, leading to smelly decomposition. To fix this, simply add more brown materials to balance the ratio and eliminate the odor. If your compost pile is too dry, it will decompose slowly. You can moisten it with water and turn the pile to distribute moisture evenly. Conversely, if your compost pile is too wet, it can become compacted and attract pests. Just add more brown materials to absorb excess moisture and improve aeration. While composting is a fantastic way to recycle organic waste, there are some items that should never grace your compost bin. Meat, bones, and dairy products can attract pests and create unpleasant odors. It's also wise to avoid composting diseased plants, as the pathogens may survive the composting process and infect your garden. Pet waste, especially from cats and dogs, can contain harmful parasites and bacteria. Additionally, oils and grease can hinder decomposition and attract pests. Stick to composting plant-based materials for a healthy and successful compost pile. After weeks of patiently tending to your compost pile, you'll be rewarded with black, gold, nutrient-rich compost that will breathe life into your garden. Compost improves soil structure, enhancing drainage and aeration. It also increases water retention, reducing the need for frequent watering. Compost introduces beneficial microorganisms to the soil, promoting healthy plant growth. Adding compost to your garden is like giving your plants a gourmet meal, packed with essential nutrients for optimal growth and vitality. Composting is adaptable to various lifestyles, whether you're a seasoned gardener or a city dweller with limited space. For apartment living, consider vermicomposting, using worms to break down food scraps into nutrient-rich compost. Worm composting is odorless and efficient, making it ideal for indoor spaces. If you lack the time or space for traditional composting, explore community composting initiatives in your area. Many cities offer drop-off points or curbside pickup for organic waste, allowing you to participate in composting without the need for a personal bin. Composting isn't just beneficial for your garden, it has far-reaching environmental benefits. Landfills, overflowing with garbage, are a major source of methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Composting diverts organic waste from landfills, reducing methane emissions and their contribution to climate change. Compost enriches the soil, reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers. These fertilizers require significant energy to produce and can contribute to water pollution. By choosing to compost, you're making a positive impact on the environment, one bucket of kitchen scraps at a time. In a world grappling with environmental challenges, composting offers a simple yet powerful solution. It empowers us to take responsibility for our waste and reduce our ecological footprint. By embracing composting, we contribute to a more sustainable future, where resources are valued and waste is minimized. Imagine a world where every household composts its organic waste, transforming it into valuable resources instead of contributing to overflowing landfills. Together, we can make this vision a reality, one compost bin at a time. Composting is more than just a gardening technique, it's a transformative practice that benefits our gardens, our communities, and our planet. It's a journey of turning waste into wealth, of nurturing life from decay. The magic of composting is within everyone's reach, regardless of space or experience. Start small, experiment, and enjoy the process. Embrace the magic of composting today, and witness the transformative power of nature unfold in your backyard.